Yo, what's up everybody? It's Your Name with Amazing Trails, and we are on the ground in Hanoi, Vietnam. This city, man, it's buzzing, it's electric, it's like stepping into a time machine, but like a really cool time machine with amazing food and even better coffee. We're talking centuries-old temples, crazy street markets, and enough history to fill 1,000 history books. We're here to break it all down for you, the must-sees, the must-dos, the must-eats, all of it. No BS, just pure Hanoi goodness. So buckle up, grab your pho, and let's get this adventure started. Alright, first up we're hitting the streets, and there's no better place to start than the Old Quarter. This place is like a sensory overload in the best way possible. Imagine this: narrow alleyways bursting with color, the smell of street food hitting you from every direction, and the sound of a million scooters zipping around you. It's chaotic, it's exhilarating, it's Hanoi in its purest form. Now you can't come to the Old Quarter without checking out Hoan Kiem Lake. Legend has it that a giant turtle, a golden one, gifted a magical sword to an emperor right here. True story, look it up. Today, it's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle, grab a coffee, and just soak in the atmosphere. And speaking of coffee, you gotta try the egg coffee here. It's like a Vietnamese tiramisu in a cup, and it's insanely delicious. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. The Old Quarter is also a street food paradise. We're talking steaming bowls of pho, sizzling bun cha, fresh spring rolls, you name it, they got it. And don't even get me started on the shopping. This place is a treasure trove of souvenirs, from silk scarves to lacquerware. You're bound to find something unique to take back home. Pro tip: bargain, bargain, bargain. It's all part of the fun, and trust me, you'll get a much better price if you haggle a little. Okay, so you've had your fill of street food and shopping, now it's time to get your culture on. And there's no better place to do that than the Temple of Literature. This place is over 1,000 years old, can you believe that? Talk about old school. Now even if you're not a history buff, trust me, you're gonna be impressed by this place. The architecture is absolutely stunning, with intricate carvings and beautiful gardens. It's like stepping back in time in the best way possible. The Temple of Literature was actually Vietnam's first national university, and it's dedicated to Confucius, the famous Chinese philosopher. You'll see statues of him everywhere, and you can even learn about his teachings and philosophy. One of the coolest things about this place is the stelae of doctors. These are giant stone tablets on turtle pedestals, and they're inscribed with the names of scholars who passed the royal exams. Pro tip: come early in the morning or late in the afternoon to avoid the crowds. So, whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or just looking for a little peace and quiet, the Temple of Literature is a must visit. Alright guys, get ready to dive headfirst into Vietnam's history because we're heading to the Thang Long Imperial Citadel. This place is like a time capsule, seriously. We're talking about ruins and artifacts dating back over 1,000 years. Now this isn't just some dusty old site, alright? This was the political heart of Vietnam for centuries. Emperors ruled from here, dynasties rose and fell. It's where history was made. You can practically feel the weight of the past as you walk through these grounds. One of the coolest things about the Citadel is the flag tower. This towering structure has become a symbol of Hanoi, and you can even climb to the top for some epic views of the city. But the real magic happens when you start exploring the excavated areas. You'll find ancient foundations, pottery shards, even weapons and tools used by soldiers centuries ago. There's also a museum on site that houses a fascinating collection of artifacts unearthed during excavations. Pro tip: hire a local guide. Trust me on this one. So, if you're ready to journey back in time and uncover the secrets of Vietnam's past, the Thang Long Imperial Citadel is calling your name. Alright guys, we're about to get real for a second. This next spot isn't just a tourist attraction, it's a place of deep respect and reverence for the Vietnamese people. We're talking about the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, the final resting place of Uncle Ho, the father of modern Vietnam. Now, even if you don't know much about Vietnamese history, you've got to understand, Ho Chi Minh is a huge deal here. He led the country to independence, and his image is everywhere, from banknotes to statues. The mausoleum itself is an imposing structure, kind of reminiscent of Lenin's tomb in Moscow. It's a somber experience, walking through the cool, quiet halls, past the honor guard, and finally reaching the glass sarcophagus where Ho Chi Minh's embalmed body lies. Photography is strictly prohibited inside, and you'll need to dress respectfully. Right next to the mausoleum is Ho Chi Minh's stilt house, a stark contrast to the grandeur of his final resting place. This humble wooden structure was where Uncle Ho chose to live, a testament to his simple lifestyle and dedication to the people. It's a humbling experience seeing how this revolutionary leader lived, and it gives you a whole new perspective on his legacy. Yo, you guys ready to have your minds blown by the sheer diversity of Vietnamese culture? Buckle up, because we're heading to the Vietnam Museum of Ethnology, and this place is like a crash course in all things Vietnam. Now, when people think of Vietnam, they often think of just one culture. But the reality is, there are 54 different ethnic groups in this country, each with their own unique traditions, languages, and beliefs. And the Museum of Ethnology does an incredible job of showcasing this incredible tapestry of cultures. Inside the main building, you'll find exhibits dedicated to each ethnic group, with displays of traditional clothing, tools, musical instruments, and even wedding decorations. It's like taking a trip across Vietnam without ever leaving the museum. But the real highlight of this place is the outdoor exhibition area. Here you'll find life-size replicas of traditional houses from different ethnic groups. We're talking about everything from stilt houses to longhouses, each one meticulously crafted to reflect the architectural styles of each region. You can walk through the houses, see how people lived, cooked, and slept. It's an immersive experience that gives you a real feel for the diversity of Vietnamese culture. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a traditional water puppet show. Pro tip, give yourself plenty of time to explore this museum. Alright guys, after all that exploring, it's time to find some peace and quiet, and there's no better place to do that than Tran Quoc Pagoda. This ancient Buddhist temple is like an oasis of calm in the heart of Hanoi. Now this isn't just any pagoda, alright? This is the oldest Buddhist temple in Hanoi, dating back to the 6th century. That's over 1,500 years of history, can you believe that? The pagoda is located on a small island in West Lake, connected to the mainland by a picturesque red bridge. As you cross the bridge, you can feel the stress of the city melt away. The pagoda itself is a beautiful sight with its tiered roofs, intricate carvings, and vibrant colors. But the real magic is in the atmosphere. It's incredibly peaceful and serene here, with the sound of chanting monks and the gentle breeze rustling through the leaves. Take some time to wander through the courtyards, admire the bonsai trees, and maybe even light some incense. Pro tip, come here at sunset for a truly magical experience. It's the perfect way to end a day of exploring Hanoi. Alright guys, this last stop is a tough one, but it's also one of the most important. We're heading to Hoa Lo Prison, a place that's become a symbol of Vietnam's resilience and fighting spirit. Now this isn't your typical tourist attraction. Hoa Lo Prison, also known as the Hanoi Hilton by American POWs, was originally built by the French to imprison Vietnamese revolutionaries fighting for independence. Walking through the prison gates, you can feel the weight of history bearing down on you. It's a sobering experience imagining the suffering that took place within these walls. You can visit the cells where prisoners were kept, often in cramped and inhumane conditions. You'll see the shackles they were forced to wear, the torture instruments used against them. But Hoa Lo Prison is not just a place of darkness. It's also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the brutal conditions, the prisoners held on to their hope and their determination to fight for their country. It's a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can survive. So there you have it guys, 7 incredible destinations that showcase the heart and soul of Hanoi. From ancient temples to bustling markets, historical landmarks to cultural gems, this city has it all. Hanoi is a place that stays with you long after you leave. It's a city of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern life head-on. If you're looking for an adventure that will challenge, inspire, and move you, Hanoi is calling your name.